There's a difference in strategic planning for a nonprofit organization and strategic planning for a company. For a company, the ultimate goal is profit. For a nonprofit organization, profit is a very important part of the puzzle. It's the fuel that will fund your mission, but it's not the end goal. The end goal is impact. You want to make the most impact for your community. And as a facilitator with 20 years nonprofit experience, I really appreciate that and will help guide you through that process. Now, a lot of people groan when they hear that they're doing strategic planning. Why? Because it's usually a long and tedious process that you end up with a binder that you may or may not look at for the next 3 years, and then you take it out the next time you're doing a strategic plan and you realize you didn't do half the stuff in it. That's not how my process works. At the end of our strategic plan, you will get an 8x10, or I can make it bigger, 17x11, so it's easier to read, but a one-page sheet with everything on it. You can hang this in your office, you can keep it on your desktop or your computer, wherever you're going to be able to look at it regularly. So it will be a living, breathing document. My process is to help outline the goals for the organization that are going to bring you to your ultimate vision. For most organizations, that's finding a cure. We're going to talk about the research, the fundraising, the sustainability for your organization, awareness, and other aspects of mission delivery that are going to need to take place in order to get there. Once we define the goals, we'll then talk about the objectives and the metrics, so we'll know if we're making progress towards that. We'll come up with specific things that we are going to measure over the next 1 and 3 years to determine if we are on the right path to achieving these goals to achieve our vision. Once we know the metrics that we want to hit, we'll identify the barriers that we'll have to address in order to hit them, as well as the scenarios that we must create in order to make them possible. Then we'll identify strategies to specifically address those barriers and create those must-have situations, so we will clear the path to accomplishing our goal. At that point, we'll create the action plan. We'll break down each strategy we identified into action items, giving each action item a deadline and a person or group responsible for implementing them. You'll then take that action plan and bring it out every board meeting or staff meeting to look and see if all of the tasks have been accomplished, and if not, what needs to happen to move them forward. Look, I can't promise that you'll have the time of your life, but I will promise that I will value your time and use it productively. And in the end, you will have a valuable resource that will help your organization move forward to achieving its vision. So give me a call or click below to schedule a free consultation so we can discuss your strategic planning process.